Hey guys, welcome to my channel. As I was recording and not recording, uh, as I was editing, I realized that the sound of this makeup it's very horrible. So I decided to do voice over. As I'm talking here, I was just explaining how we are going to do our makeup. The makeup is all about everyday makeup, so we are going to do a little bit of it, which is going to take 30 to 35 minutes. The makeup, it's a natural look that you can do every day with no eyelash, with no, you can do a eyeshadow or whatever you want to do, and then that's it. So as I was continuing to talk, I was just explaining how happy I was after reaching 100 subscribers on my channel. So it is all about me being happy. It was all about me being happy and not YouTube giving you those headaches, and you always like, I'm like, I just wanna give up and chill, like, but something just keep on saying continue. And now I'm using primer. I'm gonna use my primer and then use the, what do you call it, sunscreen, and I'm going to combine three foundation, because my skin it's not at its perfect way, so it's not that easy for me to get the what do you call it, the correct concealer for my skin. So now the girl is applying primer. That primer, it's modified primer. The girl, she's too oily on her skin, so modified, it helps with reducing the oil on your skin. So that's how she is going there. So Lana, I'm applying my sunscreen SPF 30. Dermatologist what about it from clicks. It was something like 120 at that time. So that's what I was trying to say all the time, not knowing that my microphone it's a horrible. So I was saying, when I go out, I do use sunscreen, and when I'm not going out, I don't use sunscreen because I'm just doing the makeup and then I'm gonna remove it. But you must always normalize to have sunscreen, no matter whether you are inside the house or what. Try to have your sunscreen on your face all the time. So now I'm going to mix my foundations, 3 foundations that I'm always using. There's no need for me to explain what type of foundation I'm using because you already know I'm just using one product at the moment. I haven't started to buy more products because I'm still trying to get used to this kind of work. So that's what is happening here. Because so what's happening, the reason why I'm mixing 3 foundation at the same time is because my skin is a little bit difficult to get the direct foundation. So for me to have the combination of my skin, I have to mix the 3 of them. So you can also do that. At some point you can mix 2, at some point you can mix 3 until you get the right product for your skin. Blend your not concealer, blend the foundation, blend it to the skin. You blend your foundation, you don't just leave it like that. So just track it a little bit down to your neck. You track the the the, the, the foundation, not the skin. So now I'm gonna do the concealer. I'm doing concealer. We all know this concealer that I'm always using. I'm going to use a little bit of it, the lighter one, not too much, so that it doesn't mess up my foundation. You can see it's somehow, I don't know how. Today I did not, normally when I do my makeup I start with my eye, but today I didn't do that. I just say let me do it like other days because it's not something like I'm gonna do it like. So yeah, you just do the foundation, tap 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 tap, and our foundation. I'm always saying foundation why it's not needed. Yo, what I'm doing now, it's concealer, not foundation, right? So I'm going to do the eyeshadow. The eyeshadow that I'm using, I'm gonna use the darker one. I don't know whether it's dark or what, but I don't want it to be that much, to show that much on my skin, so that I don't bore people at work with my eyeshadows that are everyone is looking at me like, wow, is she going for the wedding or what? You try to fight for that so that you don't have a problem with other people at work thinking that this one is always having too much makeup on herself as if she's going to work and party. We must understand that there must be a different way of doing that. So now let's try to, is it contour or highlight? No, we are just contour our faces with concealer, and it's two shades lighter than my skin complexion. I don't know why I like to see my skin color. Like, I'm always seeing my skin color as if I never went to the school for makeup. Anyway, let's come back. That's where the girl is doing contouring my skin. I really like this part more than any other part of doing this. Even when I was still at school, that was the only part that I was mastering all the time. My only problem is when I'm doing the highlighter. The highlighter, that's where I'm a little bit but anyway, that's not the point. Guys, I don't know how to do this. I feel like doing voiceover, it's more difficult than looking at the camera. I don't know, maybe I will get used to it. I must try to do it all the time, so we're out of that point. It's not necessary. We just need to take break and come back to the market. So let's do our makeup, continue with our makeup. You tip. Okay, here is another trick that these days they're using. They're saying you must not what you call it, this concealer, don't do it too close to your eyes. My advice is that do it the way you want to do it, or the way you were taught how to do it. until you're now perfect with your makeup. When you're now perfect with makeup, you can do all these things, new things that they're doing nowadays, because you're now a pro. I'm not yet that at that point where I can say, okay, let me try this and this and this. No, I'm still at a level where I'm learning, and then maybe later when I'm now a pro, I can do all those things. But I still prefer an old version of makeup. I'm doing what do you call that? That it's air press powder or loose powder. It's up to you now whether you want to use press powder or loose powder. So for me, I use both. I'm using press powder and loose powder at the same time. There is a difference between press powder and loose powder. I think one day I must only use the one loose powder, and then the other video I will also do press powder, because there is a confusion between loose powder and press powder. Some of us, we don't know what is loose powder, what is press powder. We think it's one thing at the same time. No, it's not one thing. So I'm not doing that much of the powder because we are not doing what I'm not gonna set whatever it is setting. So that's it. So now I'm gonna use my concealer. That concealer, it's a darkish, it's more darker than my skin. As I said, like all these things you can do them. Some they don't use concealer, they use a powder, contouring powder. I do use contour powder, but these days, because I see that it's I don't know whether it's me or it's the product or what. Where I did the contour, my skin just, it's like I didn't do anything. It left my skin looking somehow. But anyway, it's fine. Let's continue doing our job. Here I am again using that contour powder again and again, because I realized that whatever the concealer that I'm using It's not shaping at all, but anyway, it's fine. I'm not doing anything fancy, so I don't have to worry about the transformation. Okay, guys, if I keep quiet, it's because I can't talk. I have this problem of breathing, but now I'm working on it. I'm always doing whenever I talk, I have to stop a little bit so that I can get used to what I'm saying. But anyway, let's continue our makeup. We are doing a contours. So that it's mascara. The one that I'm carrying now is the one that I normally use, but I feel like my eyes became so heavy as if I'm putting something that I don't know. So I had to change to that one that I'm now using. Forgot the name of it, it's far from me. So I used that one, although it's also I'm not sure about it, whether it's okay or what, but anyway, at least it's not heavy on my eyes. So I don't think if we are a eye problem, like you are having eye problems, you need too heavy product on your eyes. I don't think so. So I always try by all means that I don't put something that's gonna disturb me. I want something that I'm going to have peace with it, that I even forget that it's I have put something G, like, hey, sorry. Thank you for watching, guys. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment so that I can know where to increase, where to reduce. Please, 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 mostly please like the video. Even if you see the mistakes, where there's a mistake, please don't hesitate to say it. I'm open for any correction. Thank you.